Good morning, everybody, or perhaps super good evening, depending on where you're watching this from. I'm Nathaniel Hoover, aka Flashman85, aka Gemini Laser, and you've been listening to a tune from ocremix.org. We had Deedubs with Mega Man 2, Flashman, and the Sorcerer Stone Man. We've got a very interesting and potentially disastrous, but potentially really fun stream today. I'm here with several of the, well, I guess a few, of the people who designed and submitted levels to the Mega Man Endless contest. You may have seen me streaming Mega Man Endless previously, and I talked a little bit about how it was a contest. A bunch of us submitted levels. Some of them made it in, some of them didn't. Some of them got edited. Well, actually, all of them got edited a little bit for overall game balance, fixing some issues. So what I'm doing today is playing through some of the levels as they were submitted in the dev kit, so you'll notice that this is not the pretty and polished look of Mega Man Endless. So we'll be playing stages that were submitted and not edited, and not necessarily accepted into the game. And I am joined, please unmute your microphones, folks. I am joined by a few people, and I will let them introduce themselves in alphabetical order just as soon as they unmute their microphones. And what's going to be interesting here is there is a bit of a delay. They're joining me via Discord, so there will be a delay in what they're seeing and when they're going to be able to react to it, so they're kind of watching along just like everybody in chat right now. So please bear with us if I scream as I'm falling down a pit or something like that, and then 17 seconds later everybody else starts laughing at me. So, yes, folks on Discord, unmuting with the microphones, please, if you please. Wow, people who are supposed to be joining me are asleep. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to open up the game. And so, game, I say quote-unquote. Snored Pyro, in association with Entity 1037, was kind enough to put together a hub, similar to Make a Good Mega Man level contest, that allows me access to all of the levels that were submitted. So this is super cool. Even put in music. I mean, that's dedication, so much appreciated. I'm gonna stock up on some stuff before we jump into Le Teleporter. Oh, I hope that lag doesn't get too bad. Let me know about the volume balance. Let me know about all of these other things. I'm going to check on the Discord thing. Please speak, everyone. Announce yourselves in alphabetical order. Or I can just stand here like a dork. We did test this, and it went so well. Okay, so this is fascinating. I'm not picking up any sounds, so please bear with me for a second. Everyone in voice chat, can you hear me now?
Discord is skipping all over the place. Geez.
Okay. Can you hear me in chat, in Discord?
Yes. We're
Yes.
all here.
Good, thank you. So please.
Either.
What? So kindly introduce yourselves, or else I'm just going to start playing your levels. This is awful, I'm so sorry. Well, good morning. This is a disaster.
No, reverse alphabetical order. Snored Pyro!
Alright, so Pyro, you're here. That's fine. Anybody else here? Garirry, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you!
So I'm Garirry.
So that's how you pronounce it. Excellent. Ren, are you here? Renhoek. Oh boy. Alright, I'm just gonna start taking off. We've had Garirry introducing his level. So look at all of these. I'm just gonna jump in. Anybody and everybody, please start talking, because I'm looking like a dork out here. So, tell me about your levels, G. I'm gonna call you G, because it's easier to pronounce.
About me?
Yeah!
Well, I did submit 3 levels to to Mega Man Endless, and all 3 got accepted. And I think my levels, the one I submitted, are much more evil than the ones in the final version. But
I already had trouble with these. Oh God!
this is actually a pretty hard jump, like what I just saw on the stream. But it seems hard. But in reality, if you do it perfectly, it's if you know how to do it, it's easy. It's just that the thing is, when I originally made this, I wasn't exactly sure what an endless playthrough was, so I just thought it was going to be a regular playthrough with checkpoints and stuff, so I didn't really expect insta-death and having to go through 60 levels or so without dying.
Yeah, and I think so. The directive that we had, and I don't have the. This is still based on the Make a Good Mega Man level contest engine, just for the dev kit, because the idea was just put together 6 screens and only use the enemies that are specifically listed for the Mega Man Endless game, and Blyka will pick out graphics and there we go. And we'll make some level tweaks. So this is all supposed to be very bare bones.
Yeah, there are like some placeholder tiles that he included, so...
Alright, I'm gonna cheat
also,
here. I would have had like boost jump.
So you get all of those weapons and all the glitchy obstacles from that game.
Right, so that would have been Ring Boomerang. To try and preserve some kind of authentic experience, I'm gonna try not to, you know, use weapons that just don't have any kind of analog whatsoever in the actual game. So let's pretend that I jumped in the teleporter instead. That was delightful. Hang tight just a second. So we do have other people in voice chat, right? There are other people in voice chat?
No, it's not just you, Entity. You're kind of cutting out in Discord sometimes, Flashman.
Oh, am I? So
and that's because there's a glitch in Discord. Go to voice and turn off automatically determine input sensitivity, and then that'll be fixed.
Okay.
Yeah,
where do I
weird.
find that? Where do I find that option, Pyra?
Right, yeah, I added in like totally not Mario music or not Mega Man music into a little random rotation thing for this.
Right. Oh, so that maybe
I
that's...
think there's only 2 Mega Man tracks in there, and they're both remixes.
Yeah, hang on a second. Oh, man. Yeah, so we did test this, and it did work just fine, and then it's suddenly not working at all, which is frustrating.
I did add like 1 MP3 from X3, but that's about it.
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
go to user settings, and then go to voice, and then untick automatically determine input sensitivity.
Okay. Voice. Input sensitivity. There is no automatically determine input sensitivity.
Then just mess with that until it's right.
Okay, I have no idea. We're gonna keep going with some levels, and then we're never doing this again. Okay, so let's try the second level. But, here we go. So this one was also included in the game.
Oh no, buffering.
Alright.
What?
Are you
Yes,
speaking? Because oh wait.
Yeah, so this is the second level I submitted, and I think it's better than the first one.
I think you said something wrong, Flashman, because I can't hear you at all if you're talking.
Oh, well, if I can't be heard, we're going
You gotta
to...
turn it pretty low. I mean, I'm assuming that he's talking.
Okay, we're fixing this in the other direction. Does this work now? Almost walked into that. That was delightful. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, this makes more sense to me, I think, without all the visual distractions in the background. Or maybe I just know how to do this. Ow. Maybe I just know how to do this now. Now, you can't actually slide... Well, maybe you can do it off of Rush Jet, but you can't slide through that hole here. Whoa, that was interesting. With the tools you have at your disposal in the dev kit.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. So, yeah, it was made for Endless specifically. There was no way I could test it myself.
Oh hey, I unmuted the stream for a second, and there's Tinky
Yeah,
playing.
but the Bulika could edit it if it doesn't work.
Okay.
Also, the live stream in progress thing is still up.
The last...
On my end.
Oh, this is good. Just get myself jammed in the middle of something here. See, yeah, it's interesting. Again, maybe it's just because I've played this now, but this level seems much less intimidating without all the fancy graphics. Because I think there was so much distraction of, oh, what am I looking at here? Woo! Ah! Button sticking. Boo. Okay. So I almost made it through that one. Maybe let's not.
The live stream in progress thing is still up. Like, we can't see anything.
Sorry. This is what I get for A, just waking up, B, thinking that I've play-tested my technology well enough, C, trying to do anything live with any other people because there's always some stuff that goes wrong. That's okay.
Oh, there you go. Now I can see it.
Alright,
Yes.
see the stream again. Yeah, this part looks difficult, but in reality it's easy if you know.
In reality, it's impossible.
No, in reality... No, it's...
Sorry, I'm just making sure that my microphone's not muted. Because I'm...
Oh, rip.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I think,
we'll pretend like I made it to the end of that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so let's go to your third one. What was that? Nature Man Tree Hideout, Boatman Submarine Base. Yeah.
Yeah, and the strategy that I just thought was going to be the best is just to press the opposite direction on the in the directional. So you slide.
Uh-oh. Sounded like voice just
Yeah,
got...
probably.
Okay, good.
Someone died.
Yeah.
Oh, iYamWhatIYam died. Rip.
Yeah, this
He went
one...
offline.
And let's
This
pretend
one
that I'm
was
using
pretty much,
special weapons here.
This level's pretty much last minute.
Mm.
I think I made this like on 28th of March, so it was a few days before the contest should have ended, but then it got delayed, so I got the time to finish it.
Yeah, I mean, I like the challenges in the context of a, like a full-on Mega Man level. This is something I would be totally fine to play. Ugh,
Yeah.
really? In a castle, where you've got checkpoints and extra lives, but very
that's
rough.
The thing. Yeah, that's the thing. As I said before, I wasn't exactly sure what Endless was at the time of making this, so I just assumed it was going to be a regular Mega Man game, but randomized or something. And that's why I made. I didn't consider not putting that many sprites and stuff.
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna start...
Probably just, like answering what the music is.
Yes.
'cause it's all nice. This isn't from any normal game. The music that I just checked was playing. It's from ASMBXT.
Wow.
It's a Super Mario Bros. X thing. The level Lunar Tower. Everyone's favorite level. The music there is so good though. It was like made just for that level. It's amazing.
Okay, I've determined that I don't have the awakeness to do this stage right now, but we know how. Well, no, I'm gonna follow through to the teleporter at the end.
Let's keep going.
Keep going on this stage or a different
Hold on,
stage?
let me put a spike guard in this game really quick.
Yeah, right. Okay, one more attempt.
Yeah,
Because
I gotta admit it.
yes,
I gotta admit, I was kind of evil when I made this. Yeah.
I didn't consider not putting down any spikes.
yeah, I'm doing that too soon. Oh well, that's fine. We know how the level ends, right? It didn't get too changed.
No, it's well, there is actually a bit of a difference that made the level even more evil at the end. But
all right, well then I'm going to just.
Blika fixed it, so
I will follow through, and then we'll move on to a different one. Okay. Jump all the way. Oh, really? Okay, that's it. No more of this level.
oh well.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible.
It's alright, my level's kind of evil, to be honest.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Alright, so who else do we have on stream? Let me just check all of a sudden, see if your voice is coming through at all. Yeah, because we've got we've got Entity, we've got iYamWhatIYam, we've got Pokota. I don't recognize that one. Raekull, yeah, and Pyro, of course you're here, and Renhoek, of course you're here. So everybody else, if you are able to talk, please join in now. And if you're having technological issues, I'm sorry, because I do not know what to do about this. So let me see who's next, who's in. At least you can participate in chat.
Play my levels.
I'm playing it right now.
I honestly regret not sneaking in a level when I was compiling the dev kit, because I think the final game turned out really well. I should have put something in there. Just made something completely stupid.
Okay, so this is one of Renhoek's levels.
Yeah, Renhoek has 7.
Yeah, I'm so actually people in voice chat on Discord, if you are just not physically able to talk right now, maybe hop off of chat to see if that somehow frees up everybody else's ability. Now this is new. I don't think I've seen Sniper Joes on falling platforms like this. I don't actually need to do any of that. That's a good use of Sniper Joes. I approve.
Oh, Robobot. Oh, yeah, this is the digital thing.
Okay, so this would have been the a bomb barrier, which I totally would have done that for in the original game.
Were there specific things he said each barrier would be switched out for?
I think it was just a. I don't know if he said specifically if Blika said, "Oh, nasty!" I like that. I don't know if Blika said specifically which barriers would represent, what kind of breakable objects, but I just put in a block like that because it was breakable and let him figure it out. But yes, once again, people in Discord, if you are physically incapable of speaking right now and you are trying to speak, maybe hop off for a second, see if that clears things up, because I clearly don't understand the technology that I'm working with and have no business bothering with this right now. Yes, I do apologize. Normally my streams do go a little better. Not terribly better than this, but I think what I want to do is just keep pressing on. Spent too much time fiddling with things to begin with. Yay! I beat one. See, that was fun! I kind of like that. I enjoyed that one. And like I said, good use of Sniper Joes, because you don't just need to stand there and wait to blow them all up. So let's see, that was first one. So let's go to Ya.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the same kind of starting area as before. This looks a little bit like one of the levels I put together. Bum ba da bum. So, are we doubling our chances of getting through this? Because this is
I
kind of
think
like...
only one of these got in.
Yeah, because I think this is basically the level I just played, but in reverse.
I kind of wish all three would have gotten in.
Oh, jump! I was pressing the button. I must have pressed the jump button 5 times there, and it did not let me jump. And now I have no idea how I'm going to get through there. There we go.
Oh, good thing people are recognizing the music in chat for me. That's cool.
Alright, let's wait. By the way, thanks Pyro in advance for the copyright infringements that I'm going to have on this YouTube video for all this music.
I don't think like Kirby music's gonna get you content ID'd.
I don't know. Nintendo been cracking down on anything for Nintendo systems lately.
Yeah, they can copyright everything.
Come on, keep going.
No, it's Radish Rose.
So we did Ya. Oh, Deja Vu. Okay, I like it. We have clever names. What?
Oh yeah. The start. Some of these have wrong start places, so I just fixed that one.
Gotcha.
You're supposed to start to the right, but I didn't bother with like editing start positions.
I had so much difficulty with this stage the first couple of times.
Yeah, this one's so hard.
I mean, now
I died.
Now I understand how to run it. That you do a lot more standing around and waiting. Okay. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Pyro, could you do me a favor? Could you check in the Discord chat and see... So not too much changes from Blaka's edits there. Or however that grammar works. Pyro, could you do me a favor and take a look in the Discord chat and see if you can do any troubleshooting for people who are not able to join?
I think iYamWhatIYam is the only one. But he already gave up.
Okay.
So, rip.
Yeah, so presumably we teleport in here. Yeah, that one's a little straightforward. You can just stand there and shoot the enemy before it becomes a challenge. You can kind of climb past all of this, or jump. Now we're getting somewhere. And you'd use charge kick to get through there. Okay. Yeah, I can understand why this one didn't make it in. There's not as much going on here.
Pretty neat design, but
let's see. Clock Tower. Blimp! I like Blimp. Twisted Chainsaw, I am on, or at least I was, on the Legacy Collection leaderboards. Oh, this one. So, presumably there are oh, there we go. There are platforms. This one... Wow. That was great. I was, what was it? The All Robot Rush, No Items. I was number 35 on the leaderboard at one point, but that was very early on before a lot of people had started, you know, playing the game, and I have no idea where I stand anymore. Yeah, this stage was just so difficult for me. Ow, yeah. I may just rush jet through it so that we can see it and not have me die repeatedly. Nice! Congrats, Chainsaw! Yeah, we're gonna just see what things were like. So, of the ones that...
Oh yeah, now you have to deal with the glitchy platforms.
Yeah,
yeah.
let's maybe not deal with the glitchy platforms. But, whoopsie-doodle. Yeah, of the ones that have been included... Oh, right, don't get too close to the ceiling. Of the ones that have been included so far, I haven't seen a whole lot of changes, which is good. I like that Blaka tried to preserve people's original visions for their levels. Okay, Renhoek, Blimp, Plane! Here we go. This one I also really didn't like. It's funny, I kind of like the Deja Vu levels that didn't make it in, but I really... Oh, we're still using this, that's fine. Really did not enjoy these.
Oh, this one!
Okay.
It's kind of funny, because this one actually has a major change.
Yeah, I'm noticing already that these ice blocks are not in the same formation that they were before, and I like this much better, because here you're running, although, interestingly, this sort of run on the platform before it disappears was also used in one of my levels, so that might have been an issue of balance, of don't have too many things where you're just running across a platform quickly. Do a little more jumping, but that one...
Yeah, you don't even have the dumb, like, you have to slide through them.
Oh yeah, there was that too. Sniper tower. Okay. Nothing on the first screen. And I feel like when you've only got 6 screens to work with, you really do need to have... Ow. So that's interesting. I think that's different enough. Oh, and the continuous vertical scrolling. I am curious about what is through the barrier there. But I'm going to keep going with the ladders. Okay. Oh, this is... I like that. So, you need to climb down there, use a special weapon, then... Oh, and then they respawn. So that's got some interesting potential there with the way enemies get scrolled off screen. And with the tellies coming at you continuously. So there's a lot of potential for things to go wacky, and I like it.
Wacky!
Wacky! And then you've got the tellies slowly creeping up on you while you're fighting a Sniper Joe, which is okay, because that adds an extra layer of interestingness to the challenge. I'm fine with that.
So, breaking that barrier, just skip the whole thing. That's cool.
Yeah, if for something like that, where you can skip the whole level, I might have done, like, 2 or 3 barriers to really destroy how much weapon energy you have left.
Yeah, it's a neat concept.
Sniper Tower... A Joe level! Let's see. You're supposedly in chat. I just can't. I'm so sorry. I really apologize. This is way unprofessional even for me. And interesting, and that's a ladder.
Oh, dang it. RIP.
And I wish that we could have had everybody here. In chat. Okay, so those are supposed to be bricks that didn't make it in for some reason. Oh, or we could rush coil. Yeah, so this is a little more interesting because, again, the directive was don't dress up the stages and make them look good. Wow, that is rough. Because all these are supposed to be able to be done Buster only, but... Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, this one, I don't tend to care for Joes to begin with. This is just kind of going overboard here. And I know that this...
I think this part is kind of got a bit too much, but other than that, neat level.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed. Right, and that guy always gets me up there. Oh, so many things. Yeah, I'm just gonna power through. Okay. Done. Yay. Moving on. Alright.
Homing Joes. There's the evil.
Yeah.
I always just use Centaur Flash for this because it's kind of a pain to do normally.
I'm gonna skip mine for right now. Bead, Soul, Proto Pokemon, Icy Tower, Entity. Entity was in chat, right? So
yeah.
We'll do your levels. Pretty sure everybody stopped watching this already because chat just is non-existent now. Right, we've seen this one. This was fun. I like this idea. Boop. Ah! Yeah, see now, and you're like, oh gosh, it's all over. And I don't have Centaur Flash, so maybe Black Hole Bomb will work.
I love this one so much. It's my favorite.
So, Pyro, what was the extent of your involvement in Mega Man Endless?
I deleted all the Magmal stuff and gave a clean slate with bug fixes to Blika, and I was the inspiration for the contest, and that was basically it.
Okay. Thanks, Ren, for trying to join us on voice chat.
I also compiled everything for Blika to look at. Also, yeah, the that music was the something from Sonic After the Sequel. I stole it from a Swebex level that I played recently, and it was really good and it fit well, so I just stole that. I forget which one it was. It was something from like Parhelion Peak Zone or something. I forget the exact name.
I really like this laser level.
Oh man, yeah, the quick lasers are used so well in
Yeah, this is a pretty good level. Actually, it's one of the few times I actually think lasers are a really cool concept. Are really well made. I mean.
Yeah.
Usually it's just annoying, but in this case it's actually really fun. An entity set level with lasers.
Oh, this definitely got changed. That laser is way slower. Jeez.
Yeah, which is okay because I can definitely use the help right now. Woo! Oh.
What? Ah. Yeah, I feel like this level is or the Yoku. Whoa, what did you do? The Yoku box like stayed lit up. It's not Clown Man, it's Concrete Man.
It's not what I wanted to go for. Okay. Cool, yeah. And I like what Blika did with visuals in there because that really set that challenge off very nicely. Where were we? Entity 3. Thanks for saying so, Ren. Duh! Stop being on Rush Jet. So, Pyro, because you're basically the only person I can seemingly consistently communicate with, is anyone, or are you hearing anyone else in chat aside from me?
Yeah, there are people in here.
But I'm not hearing anybody, I'm just hearing you.
I'm here. It's just that.
Well, yeah, and I'm hearing Garirry.
It's just I'm not talking.
Interesting, okay. But is anybody else?
There are only 4 people here. Though.
Yeah, that's fine, but I've only heard 2 voices. And so I'm concerned that there's been some huge technical issue where people have been trying to speak and they haven't been able to.
I can hear Entity just fine.
Yeah, I can't hear anybody.
Who can?
Apparently, Flashman can't hear Entity. Try disconnecting and rejoining, I guess?
I did that, but let me do that again. Again, I'm so sorry, because this is just horrendously unprofessional, and I went to all of this effort to try and get everybody together for this so that we could have one big thing, and I tested it, and all the voice stuff went fine, and then it didn't.
That would explain why you was talking over me.
There you are!
Can you hear
What the
me?
heck? Yes.
Thanks, Discord!
I can hear you now. I'm sorry, I was trying to ask over and over again, and it did not occur to me that we could have, like, 2 people showing up and not everybody else. Oh, man, I think I'm gonna need to...
It's okay.
Just send in my resignation of live streaming and being on the internet.
Not as glitchy as Skype.
Quit the internet.
Yes, no better than Skype.
No, really, this is a terrible black mark on my record, but I'm not gonna dwell on it anymore, we're just gonna keep going. I don't even remember what the last level was that I played, but I remember...
3. Okay, well, since you didn't hear me before, I guess I'll re-say what I was
Please do,
saying.
I'm so sorry, I'm gonna stop apologizing now. Whoa!
Okay, basically, my idea for all my levels was to take everything people hate in Mega Man, so like, people don't like quick lasers. People really didn't like the enemy spam and chroma key. And then basically try and like make good levels out of those. Like, see if I can redeem those gimmicks or not kinda.
This level is so dumb and I love it. It's a one.
Yeah, I think those bad gimmicks, I think they're pretty well done actually.
Arg. Okay, we'll try again. We'll wait.
To prove that it's not the gimmick that's bad, it's just the execution mostly.
Yeah, and I'm down with that. Like I said, when Sniper Joes were first introduced, like, wow, this is so cool, what a great idea. And then they just kept getting used and used and used in not terribly interesting ways. And I got kind of sick of it. And then it was just...
pretty much the only reason people hate Yokubo is probably because of Heatman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Mostly just the one section where you have to block above another over the pit.
Yeah, that's a stupid thing that you blocks.
I mean, Iceman was also bad, but...
Iceman wasn't even that bad because it was just 2 rooms of puzzles. The real evil was footholders.
And you could just...
Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, so definitely some changes there. I feel Blyka's had more of a challenge, but what we had there, I understand the original concept that you were going for. So that was 4. Let's go to 5.
I think 5 is the mole one.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't as fond of this one. It works, but...
I kind of just made it last second. And I didn't... Like, as soon as I sent it, I saw things, I was like, I really wish I changed this. Like, there's this one telly spawner at the end that's just a really dick placement.
Yeah, I feel as...
Yeah, that one was really tough to get through.
Like, also changed it so, like, there's mole spawners through all of it. I had it to where they, like, turn off for sections that would be kind of unfair. But...
And then Blyka goes and gives us a shield weapon that just instantly kills most anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, did I just play this one? I just played this one.
The final game, this is like, oh good, entities of life.
Yeah. Every time I got my level, I did just stay there and grind.
Alright, and you had a scrapped level. You had a scrapped level that you didn't actually submit, right?
Very end.
Here's a fun fact about moles in Magmul. I didn't program the spawners just because I hate moles so much.
So my my game stuttered for just a second, and then all of a sudden I was farther ahead on the platforms than I wanted to be, and I was trying to compensate, and I didn't quite work out.
Yeah. Splat.
This
jump! Jump when I'm pressing the button to jump. I press the button many times.
So in short, your jump didn't jump.
Exactly.
The stream's kind of stuttering on this level.
Oh jeez. Yeah, Magmul 2 will happen. It's gonna happen in like a month.
I'm super excited, and like just when I was finally starting to get back into recording, I should slide because that speeds things up. Holy cow, man! So that's a great challenge. I really like that one. Probably not appropriate for an endless attack, but I definitely like that.
Definitely not.
Yes. One of the reasons it was scrapped.
Okay, who else do we have?
Super easy because you can really easily scroll the quick lasers off screen.
Yeah, that was another reason why it was scrapped.
Okay.
That and the quick lasers were changed so they don't go through walls.
So we have other people who aren't here, and will probably, after this debacle, just not want to even attempt to join the voice chat for this. But I've learned a lot. Oh, iYamWhatIYam was on here, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He's got a big spiel about what he was planning when he did his thing.
Would someone care to read that? Yeah, thanks.
I will. When I entered Endless, I had a plethora of levels planned for the game. I was going to have a blast. I had lots of concepts for new Sniper Joe and Met placements and such, and it was going to be fun. However, disaster soon struck. I lost a lot of motivation around that same time period. School had me bogged down and I was stressed out. I didn't know what to do, so I completed my only level, the Spike Drop, and had it sent to Blyka and Pyro by my real-life friend Charge Shot. I'm sorry to not have been able to participate in stream. It was a great opportunity, but it seems that I don't have the resources to do so right now. Hopefully those watching on their better computers have more luck than I do. Cheers to all.
Okay. So yeah, very straightforward. Because this one made it in, right? It just got tweaked a bit because there were frogs.
Yeah, he's like me. He 100% of the levels he submitted, which is one, got in the game.
But all 3 of my levels actually got submitted, which I got kind of surprised considering how pretty difficult they are.
Okay, I guess, and actually, Renhoek, we're just about, we're going to wrap up, so I would love to have you in chat so that you can actually physically be on chat. So please do join, if it's only for a couple minutes, because I'm going to do my levels, and then we'll call this a morning, and then maybe come back to this with other people's levels.
I mean, there are probably some people that will never, like, actually get to do voice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna hold off on their levels toward the end. But yeah, Renhoek, if you'd like to come back in, we would love to have you. I'm going to work backwards, and this should only take a couple minutes. So when I designed my levels, I said I want to make 5 levels. That way I, kept from spending all of my time on level designs. And I started at the end, so I had 5 slots available in the dev kit. That's how it was set up. And so I started with level 5, and then started to work my way backwards. So 5 was actually the first one I made.
Am I coming for you this time?
Hey, there you are. Thank you.
Yay.
Glad you came back. Alright. So this was my original concept for this level. Blika changed it because Lambda already had... Don't! Can't even beat my own level.
Oh yeah, this one.
Weren't the time bombs replaced to falling platforms?
Yes, so that you had... That is the second time I did that.
Yeah.
I know better than that.
Yeah, you get more time,
What is
and
up
it's
with
easier with...
Yeah, so you have more time. I still treat them like time bombs when I play this. So my idea was here, you teleport in, you can test out some time bombs, and you can see the movement patterns of the big eye. So if you take a second to look around, you have a general gist of what's going on here. Then you get here. That's right, it was paused for a second. Really? This is what I get for playing video games first thing in the morning.
Personally, I think it works better with the falling platforms than it does with the bombs, because then you at least have a grace period if you step too far and then have to backtrack a little.
Yeah, and I agree. Blake and I had a discussion about this. This level almost wasn't going to get included, but the platforms that he replaced these with were completely in line. There we go. We're completely in line with the spirit of the level, so that was a change I was totally fine with.
It's a really hard level, but it's actually pretty good in concept, just like mine.
It's not that it's a hard level; it's very unforgiving.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of a bit like mine, which seems really difficult, but if you get the pattern, it's not that much.
Right, and that's sort of what I was going for, was, it looks harder than it really is, that there is a rhythm to it that you can get into, but it does take a couple tries, and that's the kind of thing that I probably shouldn't have submitted to an endless contest, but saved for some sort of regular game.
Yeah, so it pretty much made a mistake.
Yeah, I'm probably going to reuse that. I'm probably going to reuse aspects of the Joe level for future projects.
So then, this was my second level, even though it's labeled as 4, and I wasn't naming things. So my idea here was, okay, so... Oh, I'm sorry. So you come in here, and you're like, okay, there's a bunch of weird architecture on the right. I'm sure that'll come into play somehow, somewhere.
This is evil.
I can already see where this is going.
And so we've got 3 paths here. Let's see where we're going. So I was kind of going for a pick a path, and do your best to stick with it kind of concept here. And so here we have a little bit of platforms, so you can, if you're up on top here, get used to the let's slide underneath here if you want to. I ran out of space on this. I would have loved to have had more than 6 screens to develop this idea, so things got really crowded here. But you get onto the next screen, and depending on how much effort you put into trying to get across those flame pillars, you're at a better advantage starting up here than down there or down below.
Again, that sounds like something that would do really well on a regular level.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure any of these levels are quite fit for an endless attack.
And that's the thing, too, that I...
instant death happy.
Yeah, well, I think all of us were pretty instant death happy. Okay, which one is it?
That is true.
One level.
Which one is it? Do we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
3.
3, you say? 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm going with 3. Let's see where this takes me. Ho ho ho! Very nice.
Yeah, I actually checked.
I looked in the Game Maker file.
Ren, I
know,
don't
I
remember.
remembered.
At this point, I don't know if Super Impossible Mario World is going to be released, because Nintendo recently came down hard on all sorts of fan-made endeavors. I skipped 3. working backwards, because I had a concept for 3. What I wanted to do with this stage was have the Needleman spikes on the top and bottom of the entire level, just have a whole long hallway of them, and you'd have platforms in the middle that got higher and lower, and then you'd need to jump down onto the floor or jump over, and time your jumps as the needles were coming out the entire way, have a couple enemies to contend with, and also run into... what was I gonna say? Yeah, just the sheer scariness of, wow, there are needles everywhere, which probably would have destroyed the entire level. But I was not able to copy paste. I could not figure out a way to copy paste the turn it upside down parameter, and so I didn't want to manually paste in turn this needle upside down across 6 screens.
Yeah, I should probably just make those separate objects like 9 volts too.
Yeah,
It
that
does
would
have a collision check.
Alright,
Maybe you should ask me. I'm crazy. In my like enemy spam level, every single one of those enemy code to like change their color variation randomly.
Oh.
Took a while.
I know better than that. So this is perhaps not the best level, but I wanted to have some sort of... Right, we wait there, that's what we do. I wanted to have some sort of Mega Man 1 tribute, because you had 6 Robot Masters, 6 screens, so take a screen from each of them, and I'm apparently not the only person who did that.
Well, I think
like
you were the only one who blatantly did it.
Yeah, well, and that was the intention. The idea of take the same architecture, but get bombs stuck in the floor because it's funny.
I think there was actually 2 Fortress levels that were submitted. Of Mega Man 1.
I know there was another Mega Man 1 remix stage that I don't remember from the final.
I remember there was one that actually got in, and I didn't even realize that was a remake.
Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah,
it was
there's-
the same for me.
Yeah, I think it's the one where you drop down the screen and then you get blindsided by lava.
Oof.
Right, that
What am I doing? Coil. Yeah, so this is one where, yes, the... that jump there is really, really terrible, and in retrospect, I really should have scaled it back a little bit. But then you have this, whoa, this panic moment, and the idea was that you would be able to. Oh, there's a ceiling there. Yeah, yeah. So not my best effort. I kind of liked it in concept, but it didn't come together as well as I'd hoped.
those shield attackers, those guys blindsided me.
Shield attackers are the worst, and I hate them.
Oh man, melting ice blocks that were never in the actual console games.
I think he just didn't know how to use Yoku blocks.
So this one... Oh, I like this remix. I'm not much of a fan of the Mega Man 10 soundtrack, aside from like some of the Wily themes, but I really enjoyed the remixes of them. So this, I was actually floored that this stage made it into the game.
Well, I have never beaten this.
This one!
I
I know
actually,
about the roof
I
shortcut.
actually really don't like the idea of this stage. It's too compressed, you could say.
Yeah,
There's
and
too
I
many
completely understand that, and it's going to get worse because Blika changed things to make it even better. I did want to try and have that little hint of, by the way, there's a spike there, you might want to be careful climbing ladders. And I did offer 2 different ways. This way that's much easier, although I'm still mean and have a spike hidden behind the energy up there. But this is where Blika made a lot of changes, and probably for the best.
It's way too easy to just accidentally tap up a little and oops, you died.
I actually had an easy time with this.
I thought that boost jump was required for this, because I did not know.
I have not beaten this stuff.
I
didn't
used the
either.
boost jump at the end to jump over the egg.
Yeah. So that fish is not supposed to be a problem, he's just supposed to be there to surprise you. And then because I'm
this
evil,
part
you need to
was
slide
tedious.
through that. Yeah, and...
Like trying to get on the last judge platform with the tellies coming after you.
Yeah, so... Having actually...
No thing.
Having not had anybody playtest these...
Yesterday.
Because my thing is, I need to have people monitor me and say, okay, take that idea, scale it back a little bit, maybe let's not do that, and sort of rein me in a little bit, because I do go crazy, because I've played a lot of Mega Man games. I want a bonkers challenge that's gonna, you know, give me something I haven't needed to deal with before, but yeah, I was very surprised that that one made it in, even with Blika's edits.
Yeah, I think it kind of goes a bit too far.
You're a faggot. And then I was like, I'm a passenger.
I'm sorry, what is
Oh dear.
what is going on back there?
I think.
Let me use my
Anyways.
microphone. I got people talking.
So this one, I wanted to do a level.
The most professional streams.
Yeah.
Well, we're not family friendly anymore.
It is possible to go through here without getting hit. I just didn't do it. I wanted to have a level where you were going down vertically the entire time, because most stages, if you're going to have a vertical section, like a continuous vertical section, you're going up. And that was just
I like
terrible.
this stage, actually.
I really like how you have to
enjoy
like
this
wait for the rocks to fall and dodge the needle here.
Yeah, and I like puzzle games. I like puzzles, adventure games, challenges, and so I wanted to kind of configure this of, okay, how do I safely get through here? Not just, here's a challenge, deal with it the way you know how, but really stop and think on each screen and say, okay, what can I do to get through here? And here is, yes, it's technically possible to get through here, but I had more special weapon use in mind. You can't get through here without the blaster, though. Or with the... I'm sorry, you can't get through here with the blaster. This was a little homage to my original concept for this stage.
I think that shooter on the far right would... oh, never mind.
Those spikes gave me a heart attack.
I always ended up on the right. I played this level like twice.
Does this level get in? I'm not sure.
No, that one didn't get
No.
in, but a couple people were able to test out the hub that we had here. So I think that's where we're going to end it for now. And I'm sorry, I've been completely ignoring chat this whole time. So yeah, this is where we're going to end it. But thank you, everybody who joined me in voice chat. I am so sorry that you were not all able to participate in chat. I honestly thought there were just technical issues going on that weren't getting resolved. And there were, but I didn't realize they were on my end. So I'm sorry. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with this. Hopefully, I'm going to get a drink of water now. Wow. Yeah, so anyways, hopefully this has been enlightening. Get to see a little bit of the design process, some of the ideas behind these levels, get to see some of the changes, and get a feel for how people get edited down by other people for collaborative projects like this. And maybe we'll do another one of these and try out some of the other levels. Maybe we'll have other people in voice chat this time, and maybe we won't. But anyways, hopefully this was enjoyable. Thank you. And see you next time. If you missed any part of this stream, it'll be on Flashman85 Live on YouTube. If you want videos that are actually vaguely professional and more together than this one, check out my Gemini Laser channel. And if you want to know when I'm going to go live, find me on Twitter, find me on Facebook. You don't even need to be subscribed. You can just go to those links and you'll see if I posted anything. So that's it. Thank you. Have a good day, good evening, good whatever, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.